Welcome back. So, why am I streaming and why am I streaming a random My Career game versus the Orlando Magic? Yeah, you want to come out here? This is the game I went to in real life. These are the fun. Extremely interesting. So I decided to play for the Nets. And now I'm a fan of the Nets. So that being said, playing the Orlando Magic. The Magic won this game in real life by like 20 or 30 points. KCP had a great game. Franz Wagner was still the guy after Paolo had gotten injured. Now we're here. I set up right behind all the jerseys up top, which I don't know if I can see from here. Anyways, we just got a ton of random dunk packages. And we equipped them. So we'll see how we feel about them. It was 2,500 VC, so you want it to be like, you want it to be sick. The Vince Carter one is free. Paul George, yeah, and then we got windmills off one. So we'll see how it goes.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight.
All right, we're 11-8. We just got walked off by Curry, then we walked off Jared McCain in the Sixers before that, and then we almost got into overtime by a Ryan Dunn 3 against the Suns after Kevin Durant went down with an injury.
Peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Wendell Carter.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort.
Go Pataze. We've already played the Magic once this season, I think. That was before I spent $30 on this game with my birthday money. Is it going to be a horrible decision? Probably. But we're going to make the most of it because the decision I did make. By the way, Nick Claxton, we're making him play through injury.
Down on the block, it's Johnson.
I'm not the same dude from last time. I'm not the same dude from last time.
And it's Stevenson in at the small.
Yeah, last time we beat them, and I got out. I was subbed out in the fourth quarter, and we won. We made a huge comeback. It made no sense. That was a block. I don't usually pause games, but I need to actually see this. Oh, okay. So this is a block, and now it's not a block. And now it's a Franz Wagner dunk and a defensive breakdown for me. Guys, this game is so outstanding.
It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Stevenson, the top of the key jumper, is on the mark. Stevenson's got his second bucket of the night.
We really need to win this game to get into the NBA Cup, which I really want to win. I don't know if it's possible, but I would love to go to Vegas as a team of misfits. Also, D'Anthony Melton's starting for us. D'Angelo Russell would get murdered every single time anything happened.
In the corner, it's Melton. Here's Stevenson.
He would get beat so badly on defense that you just kind of like, as soon as he got the ball, you were like, okay, we're cooked. It's the same thing with Cam Thomas, but Cam Thomas can knock him down, dude.
Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams.
Oh my gosh.
This summer of
that is such a bad, such a bad animation. Everything just slows down. It's like,
add to their already stout defense and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Every single time we play a team, it kind of feels like we're just like, it's an uphill battle between, like, the fact that we're just dying because they hit every shot. I've taken 2 really stupid shots. Yeah, like stuff like that. They just get by. It looks like how I treat the game, except it's my career.
How critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall.
Green 2 jumpers back to back. Can you believe that?
If you want to contain him, we'll see if that team can contain Banchero.
Moving up in the world.
Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Suggs after the made shot from Stevenson. And here's Wagner. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Well, he's a 3-level scorer. That's
oh yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Initial free throws of the game right here. No good on
Okay,
the
get me out of here.
Brooklyn making some changes. Wilson, he's checked in for Johnson. Williams comes in for Cameron
Okay,
Thomas.
there we go. We made one.
And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And
Yeah, the
Magic
right
making
side
a
of the
change here
Brooklyn
as well.
Nets logo. That's where I was
Wagner's
sitting,
checked
all
in.
the way up at the top.
Now, here's
It's
Suggs.
the Barclays
They
Center is a
believe
beautiful
in him for
arena.
a
I
decent
never would have
chunk of
thought
their
it,
offense.
but
He's
it's
averaging
very
over 15
small.
points a game.
It's compact because you know
Here's
you're in
Bertazzi.
Brooklyn, New York.
Wagner from long range. Good for the basket.
Mo
Starting
Wagner's
off,
not doing that,
1
man.
for 1 with that shot.
Wagner's stretching it out. We don't see him take many shots out there.
Claxton a screen on Wagner.
That's not going in.
And it's Stevenson missing.
You can hear him.
This game's
sputtering
really,
all the way
really
over
hurtful
here.
with
He
Whites.
knows he should have knocked that one down.
That's good from Wagner on the assist from
Like
Wagner.
really hurtful.
Wagner's got 5.
Oh, we're losing,
Well,
dude.
that's where Wagner can bully
The
you.
crud.
So strong in close.
Wilson kicks to Russell. Stevenson outside. Claxton sets the screen for Stevenson. And it's blocked.
Hey, Goga Batadze's not doing all that. Let's just keep it real.
Wagner
I don't like
against
Goga
Stevenson.
Batadze for some reason.
Wagner
I just never
outside.
thought he was that good.
Pass to Wagner. Wagner
18%
against Stevenson.
three-point shooter, by
Shot
the
clock
way.
at 6.
Okay,
Now, here's
crud.
Wagner. He's
Oh,
guarded
he missed a
closely.
wide open
The
layup. I
layup
hate
off
that.
target.
That's horrible
Nets
game
trail by
design.
4. Williams dishes to Stevenson. Good.
Can't stop me,
A nice
KCP.
assist for Williams.
KCP, one of the only
now,
players
that's
ever to
11
wear an
points
ankle
for
monitor
insanity.
while playing.
Yeah, so skilled offensively.
For the Lakers, by the way.
Getting the ball
So LA
in
just
his
let him out. I
hands
was like,
is
all right, go
generally
play.
a good idea.
Had an ankle
5-second
monitor on. It was
differential
kind of a
between the
weird
shot clock and the
situation.
game clock.
I don't remember what he did in those games, but it was really funny. Nor do I remember what
Here's
he did.
Caldwell Pope. Still
If you're wearing an
without a
ankle
basket.
monitor, you had to have done something
From
that warranted it,
downtown.
you know?
Rebounded
But who
by the
knows?
Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Russell in the corner. Sinks the
Oh! Brooklyn takes the lead.
and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Franz is a
Nets lead
hooper
by
in real
1.
life, though. I
Stay
mean,
with
he
us
is.
as we get
That dude can stink and go. And he's fun to watch. I didn't like Franz a bunch. I always thought Paolo was better, and I hated whenever I'd hear people say, oh no, this is Franz's team. Trade Paolo. Such a stupid situation. Such a stupid thing to say.
Wagner comes in for Mo Wagner.
Just because you have these two, like, amazing dudes. Why just try to split
And
them?
it's Suggs in for Black. Cam Thomas is out there with Johnson. Then it's Stevenson.
But Franz,
Then there's
watching him in
Nicholas
real life, I
Claxton.
have a
And it's
ton of
Wilson
respect
at
for the man
four.
because he is
So that's the
good.
lineup for Brooklyn.
I mean, he moves well, you know. Speaking of moving well, we got a 92
offense,
driving
here are the
layup
Magic.
now. See
They're
if we
on
can
a
do something with it.
13-4 run.
Hey, go with
Back
Batadze.
in
Just,
2022,
I think I just
the
set a
#1
screen on Nick
pick
Claxton.
is Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball.
I didn't get to watch
has a
Cam
big
Thomas
guy
play in real
at
life.
6'10", makes plays for other people.
Most likely,
scores, gets to the free
if you're
throw
watching
line,
this, you have not seen my
all-star
Brooklyn
game in
Nets
his
rebuild,
second year, and on
in which
that
I
team,
did keep
he has
Jalen
really,
Wilson and
really
Deron
looked
Sharp.
to defend.
Jalen Wilson,
This
who I
guy's
did watch,
future
and I
is
was
bright.
very confused because
And
I'd
their
never heard
coach
of
is
him
another
before.
guy from the Seattle area, right? Who has come on the NBA.
Oh my
and
gosh.
starred.
Oh my gosh.
There have been
Oh my
quite a few of
gosh.
them.
What is he doing?
That one good for 2. And now an 8-point Orlando lead.
I'm getting
Pretty much
murdered
all of their
by Franz
buckets
Wagner.
coming from inside the paint now.
And it's
He can get
slammed
murdered
by
by me, though.
Stevenson.
He can get murdered
And
by
waiting
me.
to finish.
This is
They
it.
cut
This
into
ain't a
that
one-way
lead a
road.
little
I'm
bit.
I'm going right back at him.
The basket guy still shaking. On offense, here are the Magic.
I'm going right back
They're on
at
a
him.
17-6 run.
Same one-way traffic.
Inside,
Two-way
here's
road.
Banchero.
Dunk on me, I dunk
And
on you.
finished off by Banchero.
And this
Speaking of
is
which, though,
what
we need to
everyone
come
wants
back
to see.
badly.
Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Keon Johnson, also a pretty good player in
Claxton,
real
the
life.
pass to
I mean, they're all
Wilson.
amazing.
It's deflected.
But, you know, by the way, Jalen Wilson's playing center for us. Do not mind that.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 17 points in his last outing. Banchero outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Stevenson and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Okay, these contact dunks are coming into play now. I feel them. Alright, put me up against Paolo. This dude embarrassed me last time. And he's my age. I gotta stop this dude in a video game, whereas in real life he would kill me. Okay, yeah, whatever. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care anyways. Oh, did I just hurt KCP? I'm sorry.
Williams is checked in for the Nets. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Johnson. And a switcher also for Orlando.
It's horrible if I had just injured a 2K player. Talking smack. Okay, DeAnthony, what are you doing? He's gonna hit both of these.
Well, one thing you like
Dude hit a half-court shot to make it to the national championship and then lose.
You see that on the court, and you see it off
Orlando
in the
Magic,
way
you know.
he's continued to work on his game.
Just Disney.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here.
Oh my!
Oh, and the dunk by Stevenson.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising.
This is gonna be interesting in rec. Oh, what's gonna happen there?
But still a magnificent.
Is it just gonna look horrible in rec, and I'm just gonna get bodied every single time I try to do something? Speaking of getting bodied,
Suggs with the ball. Here's Bitadze, and he jams it after
I told
taking
y'all.
a nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of
Shoot it,
aggressive defense they need to cut
Shake
to the
Milton
lead.
was still playing for the Nets at the time. Hit a half-court shot after the
Yeah,
buzzer.
I'd consider calling timeout
Very
right
fun to
away
watch. I got it on
after that one.
camera.
The defense has to be
I
better
was trying to get
there.
good plays on camera, like people doing cool things and threes and stuff, and no one would do it. No one was able to do it whenever I would film, and so I just kept filming. It was such a good, interesting game though.
Time for halftime fun.
Brooklyn ended up getting blown out, but being able to go to someone else's, man, we're making the power rankings. We just beat the Suns, we beat the Hawks, and we lost to the Warriors in a game winner.
Disappointing stretch for them, but still.
But you know, it's interesting to do. I really wanted to go to a Knicks game, which you know why. But those Nets tickets were cheap because they were bad. I bet you Knicks tickets would have been in the $100 range, sit all the way at the top. Being in Madison Square Garden, no. But I get to go to Brooklyn. I get to say I went to Brooklyn. I get to say I almost peed myself in Brooklyn, and that it was very scary. To people from Brooklyn, that probably sounds extremely like
It's been a great performance from him.
offensive. I don't care.
On quality shots.
Yeah, he's found
It
his
was
spot.
not a pleasant
Been
experience.
patient with his shot selection.
There were a lot of
and
scary-looking
it's paid
people.
off for himself and the team.
So on the floor
Not to mention the crackheads, which, you know, you have a reason to be nervous about them because they kill so many people.
Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then
It
there's
is
Suggs.
frightening.
And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You just find dudes screaming in trash cans, and you're like, oh, that's normal. That's a normal thing. No, it's
Kevin,
not.
Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash.
Yeah, Germans
is,
don't have a strong
had it in
mentality.
me deep down,
I don't
but
mean that in a
that
bad
brought it
way. I
out
mean that,
more.
like,
That
they just don't.
combination of styles has
Anthony
helped
Melton,
him
come
to
on,
this
dude.
day. Kevin?
They have a weak mentality whenever it comes to sports, you know. Dennis Schrodier's decent. He can go at you. But, like, you'll see some of these other European players, and they'll come over and it's very soft for some reason. And now that the EuroLeague is like, score on your next shot attempt. Okay, well, boys, we're going to lose this game because I'm going to wait. Also, I love these jerseys.
You aren't kidding.
They remind me of the Raiders jerseys, the limited. Oh my!
Rejection by Claxton, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton.
Got to watch Cam Thomas play. He didn't have a great game, but he's a Tar Heel. I love that guy. Even if I didn't totally love the team he was on, because I wasn't a huge fan of Kobe White. He's a Tar Heel. Therefore, I love him and respect him. He's hitting that, by the way.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Pass to Stevenson. Here's Claxton. Back to Stevenson.
I'm making the shot.
Claxton a screen on Wagner. Stevenson passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Thomas, no luck.
And you could tell
I'm making the shot.
Was gonna fall.
This is not.
To the paint. Claxton with the steal. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Stan Van Gundy.
To the inside.
Great commentator.
Here's Wagner. And finish
Don't you
off
dare
by
replay
Wagner.
that.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
Stevenson,
I'm gonna miss.
and he uses the
What
glass
in
on the
the
layup.
world did I just hit?
Stevenson's got 6 points in the quarter. Greg, you look at today's point guards.
I don't shoot threes. 77-3, I saved that for rec and hope that I
And
green.
there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steady in an offense.
Where am I going?
Other times it's to ignite it.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
They just hit
And
shots,
Carroll's got
man.
21.
Well, when you
Also,
look at
Anthony
what
Black,
he's provided
watched him in real life, not serious.
It's been an
Not a serious basketball player. But I knew that coming out of high school for him. How did we come back? I was not impressed. He's put up some good games, but
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They
he's a
lead
Texas
by
kid
1. Wilson out there
coming
with
out of high
Cameron
school.
Johnson. Then
Just
it's
didn't
Johnson.
see much that I
Then
liked.
it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's
I should be able to
Stevenson
dunk
into
that
the
over him. I
so
got
that's the
the
lineup for Brooklyn.
got
Hey,
everything I
guys, what do
needed.
you think
Green.
about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Well, I love how they're
My
attacking
teammate
the
grade is
rim.
very low
That
because
will
I have not
usually
done many
force
teammate things.
defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand
Okay, an
tonight
and one.
is in
That's
transition.
great.
They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Yeah, so you're sitting up there all the way in the
Really well
nosebleeds, and
we're
you know,
starting
you
to
look
see
up and you're like,
signs
that's
of it
Dr. J's
already.
jersey.
Well, there's a unique
I really wish I was there
profile
for Vince
Wendell
Carter's
Carter Jr., a tremendous
jersey
rebounder
retirement night.
and shooter,
Vince
and
Carter,
always playing
one of my
on
like
pretty
top
good
3
team.
favorite
And
NBA
he's the
players
reason
ever.
why.
He sure is.
He's the
Look,
reason
he's
Babe Layer
really
25
big
is the
at
same.
6'10", 270.
Mind you, it feels weird
All
wearing 41,
top
but
20 in the
41
league
looks
in
really good
rebounding and effective
on my
field goal
players.
percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of
Shoot it,
size,
Keon. Please
skill,
make that.
and toughness.
Has the space
Dadgummit,
there, but
dude.
it's offline. The Magic trail by 3. Banchero dishes to Anthony. Lands soft on the
Cole
front
Anthony,
of the rim and drops.
another
Anthony's
North
got his
Carolina
first 2 points of the night.
player.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
Here's Stevenson, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
Yeah, he's in such a
I wasn't
great
impressed with him
rhythm
coming
right
out of
now. Makes
Arkansas
sense to get him the ball
at all.
any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy
Obviously, he's
playing
gonna
like
be
he has
pretty
been
good in
recently,
high
he's
school. He
gotta
has a
be the
brother
first option
also at
on
Duncanville
every
High School
possession.
Outside
who
Anthony fires
actually
for
looks pretty
3.
solid.
Rebounded by the Nets.
I think he was a
Wilson's got
freshman
his
this year.
5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Stevenson. Uses the glass to finish the
Every
layup.
now and then we get like an Allen High School or
Stevenson's got the
Duncanville
lead
High
up to
School
5 now for Brooklyn.
playing at my old high
This
school
is
where we
what
host
you're
tournaments.
trying to do.
They'll usually
Put
come
the
to these
game
big
away.
tournaments. They
Yeah,
have
but you
a big
can't
tournament
let up
called the
now.
McDonald's
We've seen
Invitational.
too many wild comebacks
And you
in
know,
this league.
And
it's
Jamal Mosley has called
it's interesting to
timeout.
watch them go.
Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
I
Cameron
watched this
Thomas,
one kid,
he's checked in for
I think
Brooklyn.
at Allen High
So
School,
Orlando going with an
little
almost
5'6",
entirely
5'8"
new
guy
group here.
maybe.
Goga Bitadze's
the
checked
dude-
in for
The
Wendell
dude had
Carter.
a bag
Franz Wagner
so
comes
deep.
in for Mo Wagner.
So
Contavious
deep.
Caldwell
Goga
Pope,
Bitadze is
checked
not a
in for
three-point
Anthony.
shooter,
And
man.
Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now.
But yeah,
on
you
both
know,
ends. This
what's
game
it
is
called?
not over. You need to go out there and take
I
control.
mean, I've gotten to watch Casey
Now,
Wallace and
see how it looks coming out of the timeout.
Rylan Griffin,
Guys,
Thank you,
Richardson
David.
High School.
It'll go,
who
and the
else?
Nets lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wagner.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner.
Bryce Griggs
He's
also played
6'10",
Keontae George.
skilled, smart, a
The-
really
one of
difficult
the leading
matchup.
scorers in NCAA last year.
Thomas finds
What's his
Stevenson.
name?
And
I don't know
he
why I'm
drives
forgetting
in.
homeboy's name.
Oh, and the dunk by Stevenson.
Talk about putting some
I have him in my
extra
head. Number
on
4,
it. That
played for
dunk was
Memphis.
way over over the
Yeah,
top.
he played there too. I watched PJ Haggerty. He dropped like 45, and it was the most confusing thing ever. I watched Kenzie George play as like a freshman, I want to say. Played for Louisville High School. Like, he switched high schools so many times. Like, so many, I mean like 2. So 2 in high school? That's ridiculous. Went from like Louisville to like a prep school.
Johnson with a screen on Wagner.
Dagger.
Stevenson. The rebound by Batadze.
It was indeed not the dagger.
Fifth rebound right now in the game. Wagner wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Hold that, Goga.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
Let's see if we can get Cam Thomas the ball here and let him work.
Back to Stevenson.
Or Cam Johnson, either or.
And he banks
How did I make that?
Stevenson's
We're having a great game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without
Jonathan
the help
Isaac
of the
plays
paint.
exactly how you think he would. He's defensive oriented. He's a role player.
Takes the 3.
I know you would always hope that he would turn into the guy that thought he could be, but I think that the ACL injury hurt him a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. 3 dunk packages, ladies and gentlemen. They're great. I don't even know if that was Vince Carter or Paul George. That was one of them. He's not hitting that. Stop. Right. We're going to beat the Magic because our bench unit decided to play really well.
Here's Stevenson.
I got to actually see real quick. D'Lo had 11. Good. 9, 5, 4. Hello, Matthew. 4. And none of these guys score either. Cam Thomas has not even scored. But yeah, this is kind of what you want to see out of our team. Granted, Cam Thomas, I'm not going to be able to request trades, which this team needs a lot of trading help. Because I'm not going to be able to make Cam Thomas a premier player because I'm just trying to win games. Speaking of winning games, it's about to get really interesting. We're going to let Cam Thomas take these. At least I thought we were.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie Bar the
I'm very happy D'Anthony Melton just hit that. I'm just really happy. Now I don't have to worry about, you know, the hilarious comeback they're about to go on. Oh my goodness, Cam Thomas.
In transition, here
Or
come
Cam
the
Johnson.
by Stevenson.
Inspired.
I'm only playing this game because it is late. Playing this game because I went to.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Kicks it out to Wagner.
I want to try something. I think I could get upgrades on badge. Badge grinding. I want 40 points. Sorry. This is my first 40-point game. I think. We did it. Put us in the NBA Cup. Put us in the NBA Cup.
So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA
3-1.
or the big picture of the regular
And the other one that we lost was Jalen Brunson bullying D'Angelo Russell. Jalen Brunson would literally drive on him. There's like 3 or 4 straight times. He would just drive on him, and that would just be it. You're like, okay, well, we've lost. That's fun. Face scan's pretty good.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
Yo, I don't want to talk. Okay, that being said, we play Orlando.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in? He about to tear the roof off.
We're going to see if we can get like 2 easy ones where you get 3 stars. And then we're going to try to do a little something. We just need 7 of these, I think. put it up. Gosh. It's weird to time it sometimes. I mean, I'm holding it down, and he just ran by it. He's like, no, I don't want it. Okay. Just gotta get 2 more of these. Or just 1 more. Okay. This is my first video on Instagram. I went shirtless jam on the yard. You rock with it? You rock with it? Okay, we got 4 to 5. Good. Alright, what's one that we can really easily get? Break starter. Zaire Williams in this game? Dude, if we actually have like a decent bench unit in this game, we're going to be able to like come back versus teams like we just did with the Magic. Better sprint, Cam Johnson. Come on. We got bills to pay. I'm doing these 2 first because potentially I could get a ton of XP on my ankle breaker badge. Which if we can do that, then we can start having some fun. Which I think we're only going to get silver, but that's all I need. That's all I need to get a little spicy. Look at Cam Johnson over there. What in the world? Okay, so we just got a badge multiplier, I guess. I mean, he was just killing me there. He needs to stop going behind his back. Oh, how do you miss that? Okay, he's throwing up stupid shots. He's throwing up really stupid shots. Like, what? We're getting absolutely clamped. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to be better. I have to be better. I have to be better. I have to be more. That went up quite a bit. Is this not what you're asking me? We're getting up there. I can't do anything about that right there. This guy is such a good defender. I mean, he's the one I struggled with, or had a really easy time with. I got absolutely nothing there. Nothing, because it wouldn't give me a single dunk animation. I think it's because I was tired, which I find stupid. I'm leaving.
Looking good, MP.
Oh yeah, you want to come out here? That dude's cheesing over there. Look at him. Hello, I'm a player. I'm your coach. Hello, I'm your coach. Would you like to speak to me? Accelerated badge progression in games 1. Okay. Our dimer's maxed. My understanding. Yeah, if you look at all this, these are all the badges we can get. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not many. It's not a lot. It is not a lot. But, yeah. Local fans, we're almost there. Are local fans and pop culture fans just like, I don't get that. Why do I do all that? Someone birthed. Tier 2 overdrive badge pro. Okay. Rainbow eyes. Great. Sounds fun. Okay, so you can just buy. How much does it cost? Oh my gosh. It costs $2 to skip. I can't believe that. Look at how much there is. I hate that so much. It's just so stupid. Dreads with jewelry. Yeah, I'm sure you need to lock that behind a paywall. I'm sure you did. That's not right. That's not right at all. So we actually do have a badge here. What are dynasty badges? Huh. These are all teammate boosts, aren't they? Okay. What do you mean team's not a playoff contender? What do you mean? That was so wrong. No. We're third in our conference. We're never gonna get any of that. Never gonna get any of that. I wish we could, but we can't. Yeah, y'all are almost back. We're still waiting on y'all. We're even waiting on Claxton before that. What's Tariq Whitehead doing? Nothing. Jalen Wilson? Nothing. Russ? Something. Keon? Doing something with the minutes he's got. Zaire? Something with the minutes he's got. Claxton? Yeah. Cam? Yeah. Cam Thomas? Working on it. Anthony Melton? Me. Averaging a clean 30. We're averaging a clean 30. Can't believe we lost all of them. Is this in the East? No, this is overall. .8 differential. We're making it happen though. Don't look at us stupid. We brought this team to the brink. We had them. Now Clippers, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure the Clippers murdered us every which way. Hey, can I see the league award voting? How about not one player of the week again? I'm killing. NBA Cup standings. Will we be able to get in? Since we are 2-1 or 3-1. I don't know. I don't think so. Sadly. Yo, I'd be balling away games too. I'm killing, man. It's kind of interesting to see all this stuff. Yeah, per 100 possession stats. Where are we? Okay, we're 5th. Ooh. We're 7th. We're 7th. Making the most. Not taking the most. Definitely not. We're actually up there, but we're not there. Not there. Not there. No. No. Just saying, man. Take a little chance. The Brooklyn Nets. Take a chance on them. We have absolutely nothing on this team. Nothing. You know what that means, you know? You got a chance to do something great. You got a chance to make something happen. Just go out there and do it.